Welcome back to IAEE TV, sponsored by TMS and produced by CNTV. I'm Amy Sweezy, and my next guest joining me now, Nicole Bowman, the woman of the hour. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Or of the year, I should say. So, Expo 2025, what have you thought so far?
I just think it's been a fantastic show. We implemented some different things this year. The most noticeable one is that we included all of the education on the show floor, and we extended the show floor hours. So while we still have dedicated, unopposed hours for exhibitors, having all the education on the show floor through our learning zones has really buttoned up the experience, and having everything in one room has been a really positive change. I've heard countless comments from organizers about the experiences that they've had in the learning zones and using quiet events and using our AI note-taking with Note Effect, and it's just been a really good experience. And the best compliment that we can get as the show organizer of Expo is that we have attendees that are going to now go back and use these same experiences in their shows.
Right, the biggest form of flattery.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, to repeat what you're doing or copy you, right? What are you most proud of from this year's show?
I think the thing I'm most proud of is just the vibe on the show floor. Attendees are happy, exhibitors are happy, and if you just look around everywhere, all the exhibitors have really upped their game, if I could use that expression. There's tons of cool activations, people are being pulled into booths because they're like, oh, what's going on here, what's going on there, and it's just been a really good vibe. It's just such a great way to end the year.
And of course, the food and drinks are really nice too.
You can't go wrong with food and drink in Texas.
Absolutely, we've loved the barbecue, that's for sure. What do you think has been the most fun?
Oh gosh, that's a very personal question. I just built a minifig, a Lego minifig at the Swap Card booth. Love Swap Card. I've had espresso. We did a freestyle zone this year where you could get your own bespoke content, a bespoke rap song made. I had one made for Expo. You'll see that on social later. There's just so many cool things. There's caricatures, it's just the vibe. I keep going back to the vibe, and everybody's just happy, and that's the best thing you can ask for.
And how about that opening reception?
Opening reception was amazing. Visit Houston and the Houston First Corporation just really knocked it out of the park. I was talking to an associate at Visit Houston, and you can really tell when a city is all in to make your event a success from top to bottom. When they are all in, you can really see it, and attendees see it. And that opening party was fantastic.
What would you definitely repeat next year?
Definitely repeat education on the show floor. The way we have the show floor laid out, we have food and beverage amongst the aisles. I would do another really awesome opening party, which we do have one planned in Milwaukee at the Harley Museum, so that's very exciting. And just getting everybody together. That's what we're going to do every year, and we're going to bring a good vibe to any city that we go to.
All right, Milwaukee in 2026. Have to think about it for a minute, what year it is. We're excited about that. What are you excited about going into this next year?
I think we're really seeing this shift in the industry. We're many years removed from the pandemic, and attendees are coming back, exhibitors are coming back. We're all constantly dealing with these societal issues and these geopolitical issues, but we all understand and love the power of face-to-face, and that's shown in the community that we create here.
All right, Nicole Bowman, anything else you want to add?
See you next year in Milwaukee, 16th through the 18th of November.
Perfect. All right, from IAEE, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. All right, you're watching IAEE TV, sponsored by TMS and produced by CNTV. I'm Amy Sweezy. Thanks for watching.